So I have finally completed my first Final Fantasy game, which is Final Fantasy X on PS4. I did initially actually play it on Switch a few years ago, but I traded my copy in. I think at the time I remember enjoying it, but I think things came out. I really believe in like right game, right time for things, right? And I saw this again in CEX, and I just kept looking. I was like, I really enjoyed what I played of it last time, and I've been wanting for ages to complete a Final Fantasy game. And for some reason, I think, again, like I was saying, right game, right time, like the games just weren't quite clicking for me completely. I picked this up, obviously started from the beginning, so obviously new console that I was playing it on. And weirdly, what helped was being a massive fan of Theatre Rhythm and the music. And I love the story of this. I love most of the characters. There's some I didn't like particularly. But it was just a great story. The end had me crying. Like, I love a good emotional story. And that helps you like the characters, right? That helps you enjoy what you're playing. I am usually a gameplay over story person most of the time, but so that actually says something that this story gripped me. I think the only other time I've cried at a video game was like Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think that was just more having grown up with that myself. I was a fan of Kingdom Hearts from the beginning. So it was just that emotional weight of like, oh, you almost seeing these like characters develop as you develop, right? And also just how long it takes for a Kingdom Hearts game to bloody come out. But yeah, I just had a really good time with this game. I really liked the combat. I love turn-based, but it still just felt quite quick as well. And I did use a guide just because the Cloister of Trials just seemed a bit tedious, so that I think having a guide helped me play as well. But this has actually resulted in me going backwards. I've bought the Pixel remasters. I've completed 1 and 3 so far. But I think what helped is having my kind of like daily sessions or like my evenings with the game and stopping after a few hours, or as soon as I feel like this is getting a bit much now, I will stop and do something else, go to bed, whatever. Because I think I used to just hurl myself into games, which sometimes is good, but I think then that's where you burn out very quickly, I think, with games and you don't finish them, because then it becomes like a chore. Whereas I think, having those 2-3 hour sessions of the game really made me look forward to it each day of playing it and just playing it in sections, right? Rather than being like, I'm going to binge this over the weekend and like just not stop. And I think that's what's helped in going into that mindset with other games. So, playing the Pixel remasters, I played 1, skipped 2 just because I've heard a lot about 2 just not being great. So I went to 3, had a good time with them both. But as I was starting 4, I realised, okay, I'm starting to feel a bit burnt out. I think particularly, the first games seem quite similar. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to step back for a bit, play something else. I got Fantasy Life when that came out, so that's been a nice kind of palate cleanser. It's so cozy. But it's actually like reignited that passion I have for video games, because I had been in a slump. I think particularly with JRPGs, I was mostly playing rhythm games, which I love. So I was still enjoying myself playing games, but I think with JRPGs, it just got to a point where I was just like, this feels tedious, just feels doing the same. And I think, approaching it differently really helped me enjoy this game a lot more. And again, the story, I just love the story and the characters and just how beautiful the graphics are. Like, some of the cutscenes that are in the game were just gorgeous. And so I'm happy to say that this is my first complete Final Fantasy experience. Although there is one caveat to that, technically. So I've completed Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, but I don't count that because that was like a kind of stripped down version, right? It's not the genuine experience you're supposed to have with that entry, right? And so this is my first authentic Final Fantasy experience, how it's supposed to be played. Obviously it's a remaster, but it's still the same game. But yeah, I've just had a really good time with it and just wanted to give my thoughts on it. Yeah, that's it. I'm actually going to do a video about Theatre Rhythm soon, just because I've been going down a rabbit hole with that franchise. I just love Theatre Rhythm so much. So hopefully you can look forward to that, and I will see you soon.